hair, ladies and gentlemen, is super clean. I want to tell you, this stuff is really awesome. I have already cleaned my lawnmower engine. I have cleaned some really greasy parts on my pickup. And I just cleaned this door. This door was filthy. I mean, it had grease and grime and all kinds of stuff. And I just finished wiping it off. And look at that. I mean, and it was nothing. I mean, a little bit of rubbing. I used a little brush to scrub it. But I didn't have to scrub hard. I just kind of scrubbed it off. Because it just melts away. The grease and stuff does. So I'm extremely impressed. All right, I'm going to show you. We're in Illinois, Shelbyville Lake, Illinois, right now. And of course, whenever you're stopped at a place and you're going to be there for a couple of days or so, it's a super time to start doing some good stuff. So I'm going to take my Super Clean. I just showed you how I cleaned the other door. These things were nasty whenever we got them. They had lots of grease and grime and all kinds of stuff on them. And so I'm going to show you how easy they are to clean with this stuff. So first thing I'm going to do, open up the back, our storage area. This storage area is awesome. It's even got this humongous pull out.
Don't fall down the ledge.
Yeah. So anyway, oh, you know what, Sherry Taylor? If you would bring me a stool, I'm gonna have a hard time reaching the top. Step stool. Just one of your little things, that'll be fine. Just something to get me up there. What?
Didn't we bring that white one?
I don't know. I don't remember it. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get started here. I'm going to use my Super Clean and I'm going to use my little brush. I use the brush because it makes life so much easier. And I'm wearing a hat because my wife said wear a hat. Must mean my hair is not so pretty. She thinks I need a haircut, but you know, what does she know? Okay, so let's get started. First, you're going to spray it down. I think I may have to wait. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for the step stool. I'll go get it. Okay. So first, we're going to spray it down. It's still short. Golly, that's way up there. I'm just going to spray all the areas that are really bad. Let them set for a second. Well, that's filthy there. And you got to remember, these stains have been sitting on here for a couple of years probably. I just didn't have the desire to clean it yet until now. But we're sitting here at a beautiful campground, and I thought, what better time than now to clean it. So that's pretty much got most of it. I might miss some, but I'll get it when I start scrubbing. Okay, so we've doused it in Super Clean. We're gonna let it sit for just a second. You don't even have to let it sit a long time. Just a second, because I just finished, as I said, that door up front. It's gorgeous compared to what it was before I started. So,
and like for most beginner YouTubers, we forget to film
video
stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we're always forgetting to film. That's all right. I don't know what kind of surface this is. It's kind of a hard surface on the inside, but I don't really know what it is. Man, I mean, that big old stain there just came right off. And as you can see, I'm not really scrubbing hard at all. There's a lot of grease on here. I think the guy prior to me cooked right here. He put a new awning back here and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's awesome. Pull this thing out and they cooked on it. So the grease, how it got up here, I'm not really sure.
But it was greasy.
It's greasy. I guess I should have shown them how greasy it was.
Way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Are you through with my stool?
Yes. If I fall off the ladder and die,
Holler.
yeah, I'll holler. What if I've already died?
Holler before you fall.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's basically just find a spot, scrub it a little bit, get good to go. Doesn't take any hard scrubbing at all. That's pretty much it. Doesn't take a whole lot to get it really clean. I'll show you. I'm going to wipe it off with water, get the suds off of it, and then I'll show it to you. Right now I'm basically just wiping the suds off. Wow. Well, the difference in how nice this looks is absolutely amazing. We've always been kind of a little bit embarrassed when we open it up to show it, because this is pretty, it was pretty nasty. And now it's clean. Just the way we like it. Oh yeah, so nice, so very nice. I have to say a great big thank you to Super Clean. You did a great job, and it's so simple. Now comes the real test. We're going to test this stuff on the front of the trailer. And this has been pounded with tar, grease, you name it. I mean, it is nasty. So we're going to spray our, I wish you could see this, it just starts running all of a sudden. And that isn't just easy dirt and grime, that's tar, grease, well, you name it, you know. The problem is I'm having to do this right here where there are tons of ants crawling all over me, all over the ground anyway. I'm going to spray this one pretty good. And I'm going to let it sit for a minute because it's pretty thick on here too. Pretty nasty what's dripping off. Well, we don't want it to sit too long, do we? So we're going to get the thing in, start. Good grief, look at that. I wish, let me see if I can put this a little closer so you can see. I mean, all I did, excuse me, what's this? Now that tar is not coming off so easy, but look at that. Is that not amazing? I'll have to scrub the tar pretty good. This is just a light scrub, getting all that road grime off. Tar, of course, will need probably a more hefty scrub, which I'll do. I'll spray it again. But look at this. I mean, that road grime is coming right off without any problem. Even some of the tar, some of the smaller pieces of tar, just coming off. real easily. I'll tell you, this Super Clean does a really good job. This is the Super Clean foaming, in case I didn't show you before. So let's see if we can get that tar. I may have to scrape that tar off with a hard knife or something. Boy, I'm sure liking that. I'm going to give it a quick rinse and see how it looks compared to what it did look like. Look at that. Goodness gracious. I love it. I love it. Look. Clean. Now y'all saw what it looked like. Look at that. Just a quick wipe and it's off. Now that is what I call a good product. Does what it says it'll do. Cuts the grease. Look at that. Goodness gracious. Well, I will say this, I'm sold.